Welcome to another episode of Trust Issues. Tom Keenan here, co-founder of Relate, joined by my partner in crime, Kristy McCann. How are you, Kristy?
I'm doing good, Tom. How are you?
I'm well. I'm intrigued to dig into the Gallup mid-year report. I know that you've been doing a lot of work on this, so I might hand it to you this week to kick us off.
Sure. So Gallup came out with their mid-year analysis, which is always interesting. And the big headline for numbers is that 31% of people are engaged at work. So where are the other 69%, right?
It's incredible. Yeah,
It's
not right.
incredible. So a third of your workforce is engaged. Outstanding. And this is costing roughly 2 trillion productivity within organizations. And then not only that, when you look at the year over year analysis, this data has been stagnant. Like it hasn't moved, right? Like it hasn't gotten better and it really hasn't gotten worse. And so when I kind of look at this, I'm looking at a couple of different things. Like we have exacerbated organizations with AI and AI washing and AI layoffs and really eroding at trust. Everybody's just trying to fight to keep their keep. And then now companies are hiring back because they realize that they whiffed on this AI initiative that's not amounting to the revenue and productivity and overall company gains that they're looking for. And obviously, employees are coming back, but it's not because they trust you, it's because they're looking for a paycheck. And I think that we need to be looking at this in a lot of different ways.
Yeah, and I can't help but feel that maybe the input here is kind of part of the problem, which is the engagement survey. So, we talk about the need for killing the survey at Relate continuously, but I just feel that if you are still a company that is running an annual or semi-annual pulse check on your people and how they're feeling, you're kind of living in the past.
Yeah.
It
I
just
mean,
feels like yesterday's tech.
it is.
Yeah.
It's totally reactive. It's beyond the point. Like you've already missed what needs to be done. And we could say this all we want to, but Heba Youssef, who works for Workweek and Safe Space, has been talking about this consistently within her newsletters the last few weeks, where newsletter, kill the survey. Yes, we've been saying that for years. It is just reactive data, and we need real-time data to be proactive now for where we need to engage our people, understand overall sentiment, and develop our people. And then Heba actually came out and said that, we need to be looking at this from a meeting level and looking at what we're doing, what's happening in meetings, that we need to be, having ongoing performance conversations within every one-on-one. And majority of our lifetime is in meetings. And this is where meeting intelligence has a huge opportunity to take reactive into proactive and really push that real-time overall sentiment, engagement, and development for employees now. So it's not a lagging indicator. It's actually a proactive indicator with real-time action. And so I see it as a huge opportunity within the entire work tech ecosystem. We can use AI for good and give to people instead of taking from people. And I think that there is a huge opportunity because everybody wants to change it. And it's just a matter of like hitting that dial and saying change. And I think the time is right now.
Yeah, and I mean this extends to, engagement surveys, obviously, but that could be any survey-based measurement here is can be replaced. Now we have this tool, this amazing AI tool. Any survey-based measurement tool could and should be replaced with real-time behavioral analytics. Think of the, the meeting, the calls you have and, oh, can you stay on the line and complete a survey for me?
Right.
That, from a customer perspective, let alone an engagement perspective, but a customer's perspective, all that's got to go because
Right.
all that insight is sitting there. And
Yeah.
let's face it, to use that customer example, it's only a certain type of person that stays on to do that survey. Most
Right.
people most normies move on and get on with the rest of their day. So, you're removing all sorts of biases and flaws, inherent flaws in survey-based measurement, I would argue.
Surveys suck. Nobody wants to do them. It's stupid, data from the past, and it's not data for the future. And we have AI here for the future, and we could completely eradicate MPS, employee engagement, 360 reviews and performance management. It's all time consuming. It's all mundane, and AI is here to unleash us from all this munge. So let it happen in the right way. And this is how you engage people with AI, not by whacking their jobs, but by using AI as an enablement to engage them.
Yeah, and a way to, cut through poor leadership, poor management, human perception. It's almost like this is a way to use AI to kind of almost save us from ourselves, because we're humans, we're flawed, we can't help but filter everything through our own unconscious biases. AI can cut straight through that. But I think we're preaching to the converted here, Kristy. But it is amazing to see that engagement score from Gallup so stuck at those low levels. And if people aren't, trying to do something about that and think differently about it, they're missing a major opportunity here and a major
Yeah.
red flag as well. Yeah.
Yeah. So thank you, Gallup, for your survey analysis. But thank you, Heba Youssef, for saying what we have been saying for years. Surveys suck. Let's do real-time engagement, real-time sentiment, and real-time performance now.
Let's leave it on that very positive note. Surveys suck. Thank you, Heba and Kristy. I'll see you next week.
Likewise. Bye, Tom.